You want to change your filmmaking skills with better B-roll and better angles? Then you need this. The Ulanzi SC-02 is a one-camera accessory you didn't know you needed. Here it is, but let's find out why. All right, so taking a look at the box, this is what we have. Let's open it up and see. Get that open. Get some of this plastic off. Just to get it open there. So already taped to the side. Oops, I ripped it off. A little too aggressive, mate. This is like that GoPro mount that you would use for your GoPro. So put that down. Open this box up. First things first, when you open the box, you get the carrying bag. Just carry it around easily, more accessible. Then move on to the ball mount. You have a ball mount, screws on, unscrew that, moves all multiple directions. We'll set that up and then show you guys what it looks like. Then you open this up. You have the suction cup mount. Here it is. Just pop that, push that in, it'll start sucking up. All right, also in here, you get the mounting brackets, and also you get an Allen wrench key. These will be the mounting brackets. Dig in there, get the Allen wrench key, drop the bolt. Then all you would do from there, let's just move that to the side. All you would do from there is sit the mounting bracket on top of the mount. Put that down, put the screws in there. Now you just screw this in. And then you will screw the ball mount on top once it is screwed in. I know my hand's a little ashy and stuff, but don't look at that, don't look at that. Yeah, and I also heard that these screws come loose, so people say to always keep the Allen key with you. I would recommend it. I always have an Allen key in my book bag or one of my bags for my GoPro whenever I am recording with said GoPro. Then you're gonna screw that mount on. Has a little twist thing. Am I doing it wrong? Yep. All right, so now that I figured out a little bit for myself, what you do is you unscrew this right here. Then you slap it on top of, make sure it's unscrewed enough. Then you're gonna flip this side, and basically it mounts up there. And you can screw that back in, right over top, and then you would mount your camera on top, and then you would move these balls around to whichever way you want, whatever position, and it would set it. Close that knife up. All right, guys. So the Ulanzi SC-02 is gonna take your camera vlogging section to the next level. What it is a car suction mount. It's not necessarily for the car. You can stick it on a window, things like that, a door, anything like that. You can stick it on anywhere that has a flat surface and that will suction, it will stick to. But I just think in the car, this will add those shots that you can get, that other people get, either of them driving off or while they're in the car, they're talking, they're vlogging, things like that. This is what this mount will be good for. I am gonna set it up in my car in just a little bit, and I'm gonna get some shots for you guys. I'm gonna go through a drive-through. I'm gonna go down the block. I'm gonna put it on the hood. That way we can get shots in. All right, y'all, so I'm pulling up to Dunkin' right now. Your boy needed some coffee, and we're gonna see how this holds up while going through the drive-thru. Coffee about to make me shit my brains out too, so y'all ready for this? Yes, sir. Fix that a little bit more. Could I get a large caramel craze latte? Yeah, that's it. Iced or hot? Iced. Thank you. How sexy is. I know I'm sexy, boy. I wonder who said that to me now, though. The camera angle is kind of like crooked. Yeah, just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, they got little trick-or-treat baskets and shit. Guys, if y'all ever came here and got the Dunkin' Latte, Dunkin' Latte is smack, but they ran out of coffee milk way too soon, so I'm guessing they didn't plan on it being a hit like that, but it was a hit. I wonder how much for one of them Dunkin' buckets. Or I gotta buy a shit ton of donuts. We shall see right now. I hate when places take forever and y'all ain't had no one in the line. Like, I'm sorry I came to see y'all at 5:30. I just thirsty. I'm just thirsty, I promise. But yeah.
$6.80. Okay.
Yeah. Come on, twin.
What's it out here? My brother ain't get locked up. What you talking about? I was just with him. What are you talking about? Here you go.
Thank you. Her brother ain't get locked up, y'all. Y'all heard it on God, he ain't get locked up. All right, guys, I'm gonna pull over in a second. I gotta get a couple more shots I wanna take for y'all. I'm gonna put one on top of the car, and then the other one is gonna be right in front of the car. So, get those angles for y'all. All right, guys. So this is an on top of the car shot. This kit is actually on my car right now. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but we're just gonna get a little drive in. I'm gonna drive down the street. And these are just the types of views that you get with this mount. And it adds a perfect cinematic look and effect to your story, taking everybody with you on what you're doing. And I just hit a big ass pothole right there. Camera's still up there, so that's a good thing. We gotta hit this big bump right here. I'm gonna actually wait for this next car too, because the fact that I have a whole camera on top of my car, I will be driving slowly down this street. Here we go, boom, boom. Kind of shifted a little bit. I wish there was a way that we could turn that, like, the mount that the camera sits on, it's kind of flimsy. Like if the wind was blowing really hard right now, see, it's kind of shifting the camera that way every time I hit a bump. Not sure if that's the actual mount or if it's unscrewing a little bit, but whatever, I'll have to figure that out for myself. Let's put the seatbelt on so we're not even... All right, guys, so that is the multiple ways that you can use the Ulanzi SC-02 to mount on your car. Right now I have it on top of the car coming through the sunroof, but as you saw earlier, it was on the hood, it was on the door, things like that. Those are perfect use cases for this mount. It just gives that extra aesthetic feel to your videos and makes it cleaner. Also gives you a lot better B-roll traction. If you want to use a lot of B-roll in your videos and you're in the car a lot, say you're driving to places a lot, this is a great time to get B-roll footage. But if you think the Ulanzi SC-02 will be useful for you, I'll leave a link down in the description where you can go buy one, and hopefully it changes the way you make your car content. Peace.